If you don't cry during this movie, there must be something wrong with you. Yes, it's been a bit hard to do reviews lately because there have been no movies. But Disney Plus has done us well. They finally released a new movie called Clouds. Now, what is this movie about? It's about a high school student who discovers he has cancer. And so he decides to write songs about life, and it's a true story about the success that he found from that. I want to do something a bit unusual and start off with the negatives about this movie. The script for this thing really lets it down. Like, there's a scene at the beginning where the whole family is getting ready to start the day, they're all having breakfast, and the quality of the script and the dialogue was just awful. I know it definitely wasn't the acting, because later on all the actors do an incredible job at bringing the emotion, but there were so many clunky dialogue scenes and the actors, they felt like robots. It felt like to me that the director was just behind the camera and he had a copy of the script and he was reading over it as the actors are saying their lines, and if they go one word off script, he'll go, nah, Zach, start again. Keep on the script, buddy. I feel if the actors had improvised a bit more, it could have made it a lot better. The emotion in this movie is sky high. I mean, it's a movie about cancer, what did you expect? And because the plot of this movie is so good, and the sequences, and because it's based off a real story, it felt so realistic and true and honest. Also, the characters feel really fleshed out and real and authentic. Probably because it's based off a true story, so, you know, they can draw off what really happened and what these people actually did. The plot is a bit predictable at times. I mean, you know what's going to happen to him at the end. It's almost like watching a car crash in slow motion. Like, you know it's happening and you can see it coming, but even when it does, it's still so sad. I feel like I'm dishing on this movie a lot, but one other thing I will say, what the hell is going on with the ages of all these characters? Like, the other people in the main character's family, I had no idea whether they were his brothers or sisters or mum or dad. The age of the actors was all over the place. No one looks like a child, and no one looks like a high school student. No one even looks like a parent. They all just look ageless. I feel like I'm ripping this movie to parts a lot more than I should. I swear I did enjoy the movie, but with any film there's stuff that you have to believe about what's happening on screen in order to enjoy the movie. You know, like in Star Wars, you have to suspend your disbelief for 2 hours or whatever and believe that, you know, spaceships actually exist. In this movie you have to suspend your disbelief and, you know, pretend that people talk like emotionless robots and people don't age. High school students look 30, okay. But yes, we should talk about the music in this movie since it is a big part. And I will say, if you don't get the main song, Clouds, stuck in your head by the end, did you even watch the movie? I don't know, and it was just really interesting to see the behind the scenes story of how a real song was made. They have this one moral and message that they're trying to get across in the movie too, and it's not subtle. It's like being beat over the head with a semi-trailer truck. But I'm still going to have to give them a pass because it's a really sweet message and an important one too. I'd highly recommend checking this movie out, particularly because you don't have to leave your home at all to watch it, so there should be no excuse. But overall, I really enjoyed Clouds. It's got great acting, great music, lots and lots of emotion. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Guys, let me know if you have any other movies that you want me to review. It's very slow at the moment. The movie cinemas aren't open. So I was thinking of going back, doing some old movies. I've got Gladiator lined up, Big Fish. Let me know in the comments down below if there's any other movies that you want me to review. Bye.